folks, this is Noble Rambler, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play RimWorld. I'm not sure if I want to call this episode 2, or is this like episode 1.5? Kind of completing our landing on our world of Denob Australis. I don't think I'm ever going to memorize that one. We've got a red alert going on. We've got a large ship crashing in, which is just the rest of our ship that's coming down after our escape pods hit. And we've already assigned everyone some weapons. They're about to pick everything up and take them over to the stockpile zone we gave them. And this is all set up from last time. There's several more steps we could take right now, but I'll tell you what, let's do one right now. One possibility is that we're going to have a prisoner pod coming down. You know, we kind of assume that there's been some troubles on the way out to our new colony, and a few people have been put into jail and they're not happy about it. Well, that might be coming down too. So let's do something like this, kind of prepare for it if it happens. If it doesn't, then we've got a storage space available. But let's set up a wooden door in there. None of these are going to be built until we queue up trees to chop down, which we could kind of do that too, but let's wait. I don't want to give too many commands without, with the possibility that they're going to do exactly what we told them to do, which was to go and deal with that instead of what we wanted them to be doing, which is collecting items and putting out fires. And there's a place for 4 prisoners. In fact, we'll just assign 2 of them right off the bat to be medical. I can't assign this one to be prisoner yet because it's going to say we don't have an enclosed room. But that's what these will be. And in RimWorld, medical is a specific issue. So if a prisoner is injured, he cannot sleep in this bed. He will try to sleep in this bed. And then when he is not injured, he will need to sleep in this bed. If you only have medical beds and he's not injured, he'll sleep on the ground and then get really cranky. So you do have to kind of babysit that part of the game. There is something there that's not very flexible. And eventually we'll also queue up all of this iron and get it mined out and make a big room in here. But for now, let's get the ship coming down and see what happens next. So we'll watch this. There we go. We've got Sir Vass and Law and our bloody monkey. And these guys are picking up things. Vass is their fastest walker. Oh, Sir is throwing up right now. So he's vomiting. So if you've ever been out on a ship, you can get seasick. And then when you get back onto land, suddenly the world isn't moving anymore. And that can get you a little nauseous too. So they have been used to being out in space, and now they're on solid ground and they're getting a little space sick. That's what that's considered. So he's still having a hard time. So Sir he's having a bad day. Food containers crashing in. Man, there it is. Alright, that came crashing in on us. Oh, what would that have said? A cargo container with food is crashing nearby. There's a high probability that all this food will be consumed by fire after the impact. So, and that would have sent us to here. Let us know this is approximately where it's coming in. He swung in and crashed in. This area is now on fire. Just little embers right now. I've got to pause at the moment. But let's tell them that we want this to be considered part of our home zone. As soon as I do, it will trigger that there's fire down here and that they need to go put it out. If you click on it, it'll say, over here, over here. So that's where the fire is. We're telling them we want to go put this out because we want to use this stuff. We don't want it burnt up. So let's unforbid it all. So we've got, what was that? Rice and corn. Looks like potatoes, berries, agave, milk, and hay grass, or hay for the animals. Alright, so all that is in. We want them to work on that, and this fire is going to get out of control here real quick. That's why I'm paused. So, Vass, can you fight fires? Incapable of... No, you're fine. So you are hauling a packaged survival meal to stockpile Zone 1. Let's draft you, which means we're taking over control. And then undraft, and he'll reassess all of the priorities of the game and decide that beating out a fire is his first number 1. And that's where he's going to go. Sir is the one that cannot fight fires. Okay, so Law, actually, let's have you fight fires too. Sir, you please bring in the medicine. And we did set up a special place, yeah. So we're going to tell Sir to bring in the medicine. Law and Vass are going to get to work on the fire. Medicine container. A cargo container with medicine is crashing nearby. This event will center on a presumed falling location. The ship parts will be falling from the north. So it's coming down somewhere in here. Watch out, Alpaca. You're a target. Boy, a lot of times when something hits the mountain, it just ceases to exist, unfortunately. So, you know, there's the advantage of having open plains with the crash landing mod. And rather than a mountainous environment, we're going to lose a lot of the supplies we could have gotten. And that's coming in from here. We'll zoom out a little bit and watch it come in. It missed the alpaca, but there's not a lot of goods. I think most of them are sitting right over here. Darn. Maybe when we mine into this. That's interesting. What is that? Maybe we'll mine into this and see if they still exist in the game inside the mountain. I'm not sure about that. But let's tell them that this is also a home zone. And to please put out the fires over here too. Let's see if we can save some of this medicine. So, let's see here. Unforbid. We've got organs. So, and a bionic arm. So, again, this is futuristic. So we've got the ability to do surgery. Glitter World medicine. Think of, the Hunger Games. And the, what was it? Zone 1, is that what it was called? You know, where the opulent lived. You know, the ones who created the Hunger Games to keep all the other zones in control. There's your Glitter World. So this is their specialized medicine that only they get. Bionic arm, we'll take that. There's a pain stopper. Pain stopper, a brain implant will make you not feel pain. I don't know if that's good or not. So there's a lung. So when our people are injured, we will be able to do surgery on them. I think we've got all that now. And Vass is going to do that. Law's going to head over there. I'm going to have Law go over here instead. Put these fires out first. So let's read the original message. I never did do that, so we can get rid of it. The remains of a large spaceship are crashing nearby. Beware the direct impact sites of the falling parts, but be ready to collect resources, rescue survivors, and beat out the fires. Okay, so no more flashing red over here. And our alpaca did not take any damage, right? No, we missed him completely. Good. Domestic animal pod crash is coming in. A pod containing various domestic animals is crashing nearby. Unfortunately, most of them will die upon impact. It's coming in right down in here, kind of all in the same area. The ship's kind of coming in into the same location. Let's do something before that hits. The ones that are injured but still mobile would automatically walk to a place that they are programmed to go to, and that is an animal sleeping spot. So if we were to, I don't know how many we're talking about here. We'll do 8. May only get 2 or 3. Bloody the monkey will grab one of them, and he'll sleep there tonight. But let's see what's going to come in here. That was here. All right. What do we have another monkey named Monkey 1. I don't know if I can rename animals. I cannot. So unfortunately we get Monkey 1. You are Bessie. So we've got a Labrador Retriever, male, 8 years old. We've got a Yorkshire Terrier, female, 7 years old. Monkey 1 is male, age 16. And he's just got cuts and scratches. The Yorkie has got cuts and bruises and scratches. We're doing okay health-wise so far. We have a... Where are you? A warg. A 2-year-old female warg. Heavily muscled wolf-like creature. Scientists say wargs are the descendants of weaponized military animals created for population suppression. The superstitious see them as tools of an angry god. So we've got a warg that is also just cuts and scratches. So no dismembered parts. One tooth. Let's see, one more Labrador. Same. Alright. We did land on a deer though. So he's toast, unfortunately. So we've got venison chops here. So we're going to unforbid you. And I think everything else is fine here. We don't need to flag these fires over here. Well, we could lose our deer. Alright. Hopefully the rains will start up soon and protect that. But yeah, we'll go ahead and do that. Do want to butcher the deer if we can. More food over there. Alright, so let's let people continue. He's putting out the fires over here. Let's have him work this one first. Then we'll head over that way. And she's putting out these fires. Good. So once we get through this crash landing part, then we can get back. Sir is still having a bad day. Yep. A large chunk is crashing. A large chunk of the ship is crashing nearby. Alright, this is going to go boom really hard. And Bloody's in the way. Come on, Bloody, get out of there. You are just wandering, and I've got no way to really control them. I can't tell him to go anywhere. I don't have the ability to draft and say, go right there with the animals. So, hopefully... Oh, we hit him. Darn it, we hit him. So he got... His torso, right shoulder, and left leg are shredded, and his left kidney is destroyed. He's in trouble. 100% bleeding rate. He's probably not going to make it. Can we get Sir to rescue Bloody? Alright, let's see if there's any chance to bring him back. Otherwise, we've got Monkey 1. So we've got a bunch more fire. We had a little bit of food left over here. Is that still considered our home zone? It is not. So let's tell them that we need this fire put out. And we'll do... No, we won't do that. He'll have Bloody out of there long before there's a problem. Right? Yeah, he's got normal walking speed. So where's everybody else? Double click on Voss. They're over here. Alright, so they're putting these out, trying to save the food. We've got more fire. Down here, it'll be fine. This fire's out. After a while, the fire triggers rain in this game. So it has some mercy on you. Ooh, a cryptosleep block crash. The cryptosleep block of the ship is crashing nearby. All of its inhabitants will likely be severely injured or killed upon impact. So this one could get a little disturbing. We'll see what happens here. Jump to location. It's coming down in a different area. So due south of our base. Alright, let's see what happens here. It's coming in. Alright, we had 2 people come in. We have a Hoka, and a Steve. So Steve is 34 years old. Cuts and scratches, 49% bleed rate per day. He's pretty severely injured. Hoka, female, 42. Cuts and scratches, about 40% bleed rate. So they're pretty well banged up. No broken bones or anything like that. Just kind of scratched and cut up. So this fire can burn. There's nothing that we're going to lose here that's important. They are still mobile. They're not... you go to their consciousness, they're okay. So they've not been knocked out. So they are able on their own to move over to these medical sleep spots. Whereas Bloody, is he still here? We're already hauling him. He would have, I can't click on him now, but it would have said unconscious. Now, Sir, consciousness is weakened, and manipulation is poor because he's still got cryptosleep sickness. Okay, so that will end. We can see that it will. No, it doesn't give me a timer. Okay, a lot of these will give me a timer. This one does not. It's just going to go until it goes. Okay, so if Bloody is still alive, he's going to put him in there, and Sir is a doctor, so Sir can immediately take care of him. In fact, we have another doctor here. Hey, you're even better. You are the doctor. Yeah, you are. And you got some skills too. Alright, we'll get everybody doctoring. Once all that's done, including all the animals that just got injured. In fact, let's set the animals right now. I can't set Sir until he gets there, but I can set these guys, which are... Where are you guys? You came from here. You would have walked this way. Oh, there's a Yorkie. Did we have... We do have herbal medicines. 17, if you zoom in all the way, 17 and 14 of them. Okay, so let's say that the animals can have the herbal medicines. Health, right now it's set for no medicine at all. And what is the X? No medical care, just let them die. So we're going to set these guys for herbal medicine. I'm going to save the good stuff for the colonists, though. Everybody else has already made it in. I see. So set you guys for herbal medicines. Now, we've got all of our doctors set to 1, so after the fires are out, they're going to go straight to doctoring. Except for Sir, which is incapable of fire, and I see Hoka is incapable of putting out fires too. So we have 3 firefighters, and one of them is pretty severely injured, so he's not going to fight those fires. So we have just 2 that are fighting fires right now. What happened? Sir is vomiting. Okay, so Bloody the monkey is downed. We can click on her now. Age 13, really bad shape, and does get... Alright, we're going to give her better medicine, just to see if it's enough to bring her back. Okay, turn the game back on. The rain has begun. Good, good, good. So we won't be starting any new fires. The main computer is going to crash, so the ship's main computer is coming in. And it's a very valuable ship part, but not for those who need food, medicine, or more doctors. In other words, this ship part is worth a lot, and it's needed if we're going to... Steve might be in trouble here. If we're going to build our own ship, we're going to need that part. I'm going to send Steve this way. That's coming in here somewhere. Okay, so now you can go back to beating out the fire. Steve. No, you should be patient. There it is. That's what we need. You are a patient first. Okay, you go back to doing that. So this one we're going to unforbid. This guy right here is worth a lot to trade. It's very expensive to rebuy again. So that's what we're going to have to weigh. Do we trade it so we can turn it into a bunch of other supplies when we do get to start trading with others? Or do we hang on to it and do our best? Let's see, it is at 47% quality. And that will be falling apart here pretty soon. All of these items, I don't remember if I mentioned it last time, have a quality system. So something does wear out if it sits outside in the rain or the sun or the wind. We're doing okay on our food so far, but let's get down to this. So our corn has already lost 2% of its freshness, we'll say. So as it sits out in the environment, things will break down and become worthless. You guys went straight. Okay, we're going to have to do something about that. That is no longer a medical place. Alright, we've got to wait to actually use it for prisoners. I want these guys in here where the medicine is. Sir, you are doing what? Consuming survival pack meal. Okay, well, we'll do that. Here comes a batteries module. So, battery modules crash nearby. Any functional batteries remaining will store energy. That's kind of a problem. Batteries short out in the rain. Watch this come in and I'll explain. So this is coming in and boom, boom, boom. We got 3 batteries out of it. And these guys have got a charge in them. So let's go ahead and claim them. That's not it. Okay, we'll double click. Claim these guys as ours. And crashed battery, it's got 450 watts per day, we'll say that means, in it. and we can run wiring to these guys and head up there and put light bulbs, and we can actually run it. Unfortunately, we can't move them. All we can do is distract them. We can't tear them down and move them, rebuild them again. I guess the game considers them as being too heavy to manipulate. But these, unfortunately, are going to short out in the rain, so we're probably not going to get a chance to use these. And when they short out, they make little fires, which keeps the rain going. So it's kind of a catch-22. So you guys are heading... Whoa, a prisoner block crash. Okay, that's why we got prepared here. Prisoner block with angry prisoners is crashing nearby. Some of these prisoners managed to obtain weapons during the accident. Hopefully not all of them will survive the impact. So we may have a conflict on our hands right now, because they're our enemies. They're the same as pirates landing on our base and attacking us. It's coming in over here where Sir is. Sir has a weapon. You know, that might be helpful. But let's tell Sir right now to go over here. And Law has a dagger. That's not going to be all that great. You are treating football? Oh, we missed somebody. No, football is someone that she needs medicine for, so she's going to grab the medicine. I see. He's going to grab this and bring it in. Okay, he's our best shot. I need him to hang around too. You're going to draft and go here. Law, you are going to draft and go here until we know what's going on. The other two are too far away to help, and they are not armed, and we don't have anything to arm them with. Alright, let's see what's coming in here. Sir's gonna go over there and hide. Alright, we got just one person out of this. We've got Thunder, who died, hiding behind that tree, and Thunder is wearing prisoner shirt and pants, and this was Thunder's gun. This is Spiffy, who was a miner, 50 years old, wearing prisoner outfit and sporting a steel knife. It would be nice to just knock them out and imprison them, but unfortunately we're going to have to get a little more rough than that, or Spiffy is going to knife us. Spiffy, old gunshot wound to the torso, and otherwise just we've got a cracked skull and a cracked jaw, cuts and scratches. And out of curiosity, is an incredible miner. Ooh. Now, right now, Spiffy wants nothing to do with this, so we're going to have to capture Spiffy. We're going to have to convince Spiffy to become part of our group, kind of reprogram Spiffy. Right now, all we can really do is try to survive to keep Spiffy from killing us. Unfortunately, we killed Spiffy. Spiffy was trying to kill Voss, so took a gunshot to the right clavicle and to the torso, and it was enough to take her out. So our two prisoners, and nothing we can do with them. So we're going to unforbid. We don't have any graves yet, so they're going to haul them to the pile over here. That I got to thinking afterwards, we want to specify as animal corpses here and human corpses here. So turn off animals. Okay. So they're going to put the bodies over here, and eventually we'll set up a graveyard over here, maybe. Okay. So with that, let them go again. Sir, you are undrafted, and you guys... There's Voss. Okay. Undrafted. You guys go ahead and do what you would normally do. A large chunk is crashing in. Where is that coming in? Jump to location. We should be safe. Okay. And unfortunately, it broke up and didn't leave us any good sections. These right here, we can claim them and deconstruct them, and they'll leave us iron and plasteel and other things like that. So this one hit hard ground and broke up, so we don't get that advantage. This shouldn't last much longer. We should have 3 or 4 more coming down of different things, and then this will be done. Zzz. We've got a charged battery has short-circuited in the rain and started a fire. A lot of electrical things that we're going to be able to build. Power. So, actually these, well, the batteries are the only ones that will short out here, but if you put your cook stove outside, it'll short out. If you put your crematorium outside, it'll short out. There's a lot of things that, you know, your heaters and air conditioning, that'll all short out if it's outside. Rain will put out the fire here, and these are all about to zzz as well. So everyone's heading in with what they're carrying. There goes Sir-in-law, and where did... Actually, you're the fastest walker. You really are a fast walker. Why is that? So, information. Global work speed 106% because you are steadfast. No, that's not it. Psychopath, trigger happy. No. Mercenary and vat grown. None of these have to do with global speeds. Something else is triggering that and giving you a definite bonus to your global work speed. Where's your walking speed? Is it alphabetical? No. Social movement. Maybe the other ones are both have negatives, and this is normal here. Maybe that's what's going on. And we've got, ooh, here's the exciting one. A weapons deck is coming in with various weapons and ammo crashing nearby. Be careful. Unexploded ordnances can be very dangerous. Okay, where is this coming down? And don't let it be on top of our base, or this game ended quickly. Alright, you're coming down here where the batteries are. Of course, lots of new fires. But there's nobody here. This one is going to get quite dramatic. Coming in. All these bombs are blowing out and exploding. What was that? Cryptosleep coming in. So out of here, we got what would have been a whole bunch of fires, but the rain is going to help that. That's good. Any good weapons over here? You got bows. You are a pila, which is, I think, like a spear or a dart gun, blowgun. What is the artillery shells? So we've got an incendiary launcher, which will be beneficial later when we get someone besieging us. We will light a fire in their camp. What is the range on that? Just out of curiosity. So you are range only 24. That's not very good. So sniper rifle is much higher. Okay, well let's, while we're here, let's go ahead and unforbid these things. Pistols, various. Molotov cocktails. Never trust your EMP grenades. Those are good, but I don't trust my citizens with things like grenades and cocktails. They have no problem throwing it at the enemy standing right next to one of their colonists and fellow colonists, and suddenly we've got multiple people down. Okay, we'll leave that there. Nothing else fell further down, right? We lit on fire over here, but we didn't drop any more goods, unfortunately. Okay. Alright, so another colonist block. Cryptosleep block crashing nearby. This inhabitants may be severely injured. I see eventually we're going to need to cut a pathway through here so we can walk through this easier. Alright, we're coming down in this area. Who's going to land, and do they need us to rescue them? Alright, so we've got Ash and Victor. Nobody else to get an injured deer out of this. And... alright, how bad are we? Health, cuts, bruises, scratches. We're okay there. Ash, female, 43 years old. Victor, male, 37 years old. Again, cuts and scratches. We got off really easy. Really did. No decapitations, no amputations, no all of that sort of stuffs. So I think we're ready to let these guys make their way in. How are we doing up in here? We got injured people. Our best doctor actually is injured. Polka, right? No, Steve. Steve, character, is a 9 at doctoring. So at least we're using RimWorld medicine. That's going to help out. And Sir is a Doctor Medicine 5. Be great if Law were doing this. The Law's down there working on the animals. Okay. Well, I guess we just let this go. Let him do his job. Everyone's injured. No X's, so Bloody is still alive. Let's see, health. Extreme pain, 100% bleed rate. So I take it that means we've got to the end of the day, right? It doesn't give me a pop-up. Right there. That's interesting. Bleed rate 100%, but the blood loss is minor. Okay. So large chunk is coming in. Okay, that's coming in over here on these poor deer. Well, we're gonna get some free hunting out of this, aren't we? And that went into the mountain and didn't go boom. Don't know what to make of that. Let me tunnel into here and find something. I have to remember about that. Okay. Let her run. Are we done? We had no living prisoners, so we can ignore that, but it sure be nice to get this built and get a fire in here so we have a warm place to sleep tonight. Let's keep it moving and see if we're done with our ship crash. You are hauling food. You are resting. No good at medicine. Food container coming in. Ash, what are you good at? You're good at mining. Okay. More food coming in. Jump to location. Coming in right on top of us, so it's going to be easy to haul in. Okay. So we'll unforbid these while we're waiting for anything else to happen. One of the first things we'll do is we'll build a roof over at least this area and be able to get our stuff out of the weather. So everyone has found a place to sleep. Another zzz. So we've got another battery that just shorted out. Unfortunately, I can't come over here and repair these because it could explode while they're repairing them. So we just can't risk that. Another crypto sleep block crash is coming in. Oh, possibly more people. Or possibly some deaths. We'll see. It's coming in now. Alright, needs treatment. We survived again. Wow, we got quite a few colonists. Normally in the game we'd have just these three, and we'd be trying to do everything with these three until more people either try to join us or we got an attack and we captured somebody and convinced them to join us. So we got Bud, who is male 53, has a bad back and frail. So his moving and manipulation are, well, very poor now, maybe because of right foot and right leg and right arm and left foot all damaged. Right hand has been destroyed, so he needs a hand. He's missing his right hand now. He can't do a lot because he was a frightened child and he was a medieval lord. We'll sort him out later. He's cold tolerant and he's iron-willed, but he has interest in chemicals. He can't do skilled or dumb or scary. Duster, male, 18, and you are not that bad at all. In fact, you could haul something right now. You are going in to rest, but let's have you bring with you what? Bring with you all the milk. Prioritize hauling milk. Okay. With that, I suspect we're about done. In fact, are you able to... You are not able to build, are you? Crashing is ended. Okay. So, crashing is over. Construct. You can. Let's have you instead go straight to... where's cut? Plant cut, right there. Have you plant cut and then construct. And let's queue up these trees and see if we can get this closed in before we end the episode. So structure, what do I want here? I want orders, and I want chop wood. Let's chop all the wood right in here. Let's get Duster to cut that tree. We don't need a lot of wood. 2 or 3 trees will seal this in and give us a campfire. Now, did Steve ever get healed? He did not. Law, can you please heal Steve? You're treating bloody. Ooh, that's important too. Tell you what, you heal Steve is reserved by Sir. But where is Sir? Sir. You're clear down there. No, we're going to draft you, and we're going to get Law to treat Steve. She's better skilled at it. Voss is not a doctor, but Sir is. So, anybody else a doctor? We had Hoka as a doctor, and Hoka has been healed. Yes. Hoka, I need you to treat bloody. Prioritize treating bloody. In Law, okay, you're going all the way down to the glitter world. Okay, so you are going to get regular medicine. Law, please do that again. Alright, now you're going to go for this one. Good. You guys treat the ones that are the most damaged. Get that done. Voss, can you cut trees? You cannot. Because why? Work, Voss, tree, plant cut, you're incapable of it. Okay. Aha. So, we're going to get these guys to heal the worst injuries, and who else? Ash, what are you at? You're at 22%. You're still damaged, but I bet you... Okay, we've got to get ourselves a shelter. So, plant cut. Everyone can set this for a 2. Yeah. And... who was I? Ash? Health? Not too bad. You come do that one. You're not bad at all. You come do that one. You guys can rest as soon as we have... See, we're at 60 degrees outdoors. We need this to say indoors. Duster. You are taking a packaged meal. Well, you need more... Okay, let's do this one more time. You, please cut this one down. And it may not let us even do it until the first log gets in our stockpile. Ash, you're harvesting. Can you haul? Yeah, please haul that one, so that the game knows that we actually have wood. And then I can tell these guys to go and do the construction. Alright. Can you... Cannot. You're not a constructor, but you are. Please prioritize that. You're going to go do another one. And Steve, as soon as you're healed, you're going to start doctoring. Because you're the best doctor. So, fill all those in. You are trying to eat. No, not yet. Let's get that filled in. And that filled in. And then I want temperature campfire right there. Can you... You are building. I need you to do this, please. Grab that. Hopefully you'll bring enough wood. Looks like you will. To do that and the other job that's queued up. Yeah, you're going to do this one too. So that's in, and boom, we are... No, we're still outdoors. I guess we got to wait till the door is built. You're trying to stargaze. Alright, our rain has stopped. Door is complete. And do the fire. With that, it roofs over. It considers this a complete building. The fire is built. We're now indoors at 55 degrees, and that's going to go up to around 80. So with that, I'd say that's all the emergency stuff. The rain has stopped. Oh, good. So let's make sure that we don't forget tomorrow. We definitely need somebody repairing these guys. We need to build a quick little building over this so that they're safe from the next rainstorm. Any more fires? The fires, I guess everything got put out. Wow, we survived. We've got a lot of housekeeping to do. We've got to set up fields for planting and do some hunting. We've got to mine into the mountain and get ourselves some rooms. They're happiest when they have their own place. Voss is a bit angry that he has to sleep in a place that is very crowded. So his mood is forecasted to go all the way down to here. So rest is helping, that's coming up, but that plus his sleep's been disturbed 3 times. He doesn't like sharing a bedroom. He's sleeping on the ground. He slept outside, which is going to go away. And this will tell you when they will expire. Some of these expire instantly as soon as they leave the environment that's bad. In a little pain, that hurts. 8 off the ground, so another 0.3 days of being angry about that. So their moods are going to be quite an issue for a while until we start making this place a little more comfortable for them. With that, they're going to, for the most part, all go to sleep. Sir wants to go... Oh, he's sleeping, okay. Law is going to go to sleep. Animals are all grabbing their sleep spots. There we go. This one has already been healed. Now he's got a little bit of problem left. He's waiting to be healed, I assume. All right, our happy little family has survived a horrific ship crash and is getting ready to build a colony here with the goal of building a new ship and getting off this planet, this RimWorld. With that, I'm going to call this one done. Leave some comments. Let me know what you think. You liking the game? You're going to watch this series with me? This has been Noble Rambler. Thank you guys for watching. You can hit the like and thumbs up down there if you would. And I will talk to you next time. Bye-bye, folks.